Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Going to get things started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
No touchdown.
Now it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
10 more yards. That's another Eagles first.
Here's Barkley. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now it's 4th and goal. To throw, Hurts. That's going to be caught. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Big Ace. Coach. 2-2.
Murray now going to throw to open. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big gain for Arizona. It's a gain of 43 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short, one of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield, take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to see.
And he'll take it on in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
On second down, Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
26 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Again, Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. To the air again. Hurts. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown. And he will dive into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Open man, right side, he's got it. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
And the Cardinal first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run it here, and it's Connor. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down. Literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Murray.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Go on, hurt.
Third and goal.
What? 2-2.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. To the goal line and in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Extra point now by Riley. He's got it, and the Cardinals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Hey, 73.
A first down throw for Hurts. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down, moving outside the pocket, taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. First and 10.
First down. First and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there.
4 more yards.
They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Very good.
Hurts to the air on first down. To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
And they'll work this out to the 23. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. On first down, the drive begins with Connor. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. Now, Murray. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down. After a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run with Connor. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
By Jordan Davis. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Moving to his right. Now he'll run it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Now Connor. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. It's an Arizona first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Here's first and 10. They'll go again here to Connor. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on fourth down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6, or are you content coming off the field taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Great.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2.
Second down
Brings up
and 8.
second and 8.
Great. Set.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
A gain of 2. Brings up third
63.
and 7.
Throwing is Hurts. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
That's good.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
At the 36-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now Barkley. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 18 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
Eagles.
This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A run with Barkley. There he goes again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's first down.
And an Eagles first down.
Here comes Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
14 more yards.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
Jake Elliott
So
on for
now,
the field goal.
Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to win the game. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers